Hello students, welcome to Samveda e-learning program class 7 science. Chapter 7 Weather, climate and adaptations of animals to climate. Learning points of session 1 of 4 is weather. Weather is a complex process. Similarities and differences between weather and climate, rain gauge, maximum and minimum thermometer, causes of environmental changes. Sun is responsible for changes in weather. Dear students, you know our solar system. Here, the sun is at the center. The remaining 8 planets, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are revolving around this sun. How they are revolving? Look here. The 8 planets are revolving around the sun. You know that sun is our star which is nearest to Earth. Among all these planets, which is the planet we said is very unique? Yes, Earth. Earth is very unique. Why do we call the Earth as a special planet? Because Earth is the only planet in the solar system where we find living organisms, living beings. There are varieties of living things including plants, different types of animals are living on this Earth. For this, Earth has a special feature. It contains many layers, that is geosphere, hydrosphere where we find water, atmosphere where we find different types of gases. These are all helpful in all types of animals, birds, plants are living. Here, both biotic and abiotic components are interacting with each other. You know, biotic means the plants, animals, different types of living organisms. Abiotic means the sunlight, air, water, etc. Water, air and heat play a major role on the Earth's environment. See here, you are seeing water, the air is around the atmosphere, and also heat by sun play a major role on this Earth's environment. Environment includes sun. By the sun we get heat. By this heat, air gets heated, it forms clouds, clouds create water. Once again the water is evaporated by the sun. Like this, continuous cycle is going on in this environment. Do you were asked to pack when you were heading for a hill station? What is necessary of packing? When the sky is cloudy, your parents insist that you carry an umbrella, isn't it? You must have also heard the experts discussing the weather before the start of a game. You are planning for hill station, while going outside, you are carrying an umbrella. Before starting a game, they were discussing about weather. Then, what is this weather? What is the weather? The weather may have a profound effect on the game. It has profound effect on our lives. Many of our daily activities are planned based on the weather predicted for that day, isn't it? There are daily reports of the weather on the television and radio and in the newspapers. Anchors are going to tell tomorrow the weather will be like this. Today, some places there is a cloudy. Like this, they are going on discussing about the weather. we find that the daily weather reports carries information about the temperature, humidity and rainfall during the past 24 hours. It also predicts the weather for the day. You can also get weather report through mobile and internet. If you go to Google through a phone, just type climate. It will show the climate of the day. Also, it shows the climate weather of past 1 year, month, July, August, September, October. They are showing the high temperature and low temperature of that month, how much rain has fallen on that month. So, these are informations we can gather through internet. See, one chart is in front of you. This is weather informations are different state. That is Madurai, Thiruvananthapuram, Kochi, Visakhapatnam. Madurai has the minimum 20 degrees Celsius, maximum 34 degrees Celsius. Weather is mainly clear. In Thiruvananthapuram, we see 23, 33 different temperatures, and weather is partly cloudy. Kochi is 24 degrees Celsius minimum temperature and 32 degrees Celsius maximum temperature. It is partly cloudy. Like this. What it shows? It shows that weather is not same in all these parts. Different parts, it may be state with district, we have different types of weather on a particular day. So, what is weather? The day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at the place. Once again, the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. Now, you come to know that weather is affected by temperature, humidity, rainfall and wind speed. The weather of a place changes day after the day and week after week. It is not constant. That is why we often say today's weather is too humid or the weather was warm last week, like this. Isn't it? See here, today weather is 62 but 37, morning fog, partly cloudy. Tomorrow weather 58 or 41, it rain showers, cloudy. That means today weather is not same that of tomorrow. The temperature will be different, the wind speed will be different, the humidity will be different. The weather is such a complex phenomenon that it can vary over very short periods of time. Isn't it? It can happen sometimes. It is sunny in the morning, but suddenly clouds appear from nowhere and it starts raining heavily. We cannot predict the weather will be like this type today, or a heavy rain may vanish in a matter of minutes and give way to bright sunshine. That is why we say weather is a complex phenomenon. It will vary over very short periods of time. Some symbols are used in the type of weather. See here, sunny. If it is cloudy means cloudy, overcast, thunderstorm, partly sunny, fog, showers, heavy rain, rain with sun, snowy, partly cloudy night, unknown data, rain at night, sleet, cloudy night, clear night. So, some symbols are used while predicting the weather. Come to humidity. What is humidity? It is a measure of the moisture present in air. You can come across in early morning when you come outside, you will feel little cold. In summer time, you will feel little hot. It is due to the presence of moisture, or the amount of moisture in air is called humidity. Students, if there is a lot of water vapor in the air, the humidity will be high. The higher the humidity, the wetter it feels outside. Isn't it? The weather reports are prepared by the meteorological department of the government. This department collects data on temperature, wind, etc., and makes the weather prediction. What is the use of this prediction? It will helpful for many peoples. That means peoples who are going to do agriculture, it is helpful for them. Peoples who are going for fishing, it will helpful for them. So these predictions will helpful for lot of peoples, farmers, fishermen, while conducting the games, everything. In India, there is a department in Delhi, that is Mausam. This is our Indian, this is our meteorological department present in Delhi. Students, one activity for you, cut out the weather reports of the last week from any newspaper. Paste all the cutouts on a white sheet or on a chart. Now, record the information from the weather reports collected by you in table which I am going to give you now. Keep in mind, rainfall may not be recorded for all the days because it does not rain every day. Isn't it? See here, a chart is given for you. Date, maximum temperature, minimum temperature, minimum humidity, maximum humidity, and rainfall. If, say, for example, in 2021, it will be, temperature will be 36.2, minimum will be 27.8, humidity 54 and 82. No rainfall. Likewise, put a date and go on entering what you collect the data in this table. This activity for you. Okay. Rain gauge. What is rain gauge? This is the instrument used to measure the amount of rain at the day. So rainfall is measured by an instrument called the rain gauge. It is basically measuring cylinder with a funnel on the top to collect rainwater. Students, can you prepare rain gauge now? A simple method. It is low cost, no cost. Can you prepare now? Okay, let's go on. Students, you know that rain gauge is an instrument used to measure the amount of rainfall on the day. Now, we will prepare the rain gauge with low cost and no cost materials. It is a funny activity for you during rainy seasons. For this, we need a plastic bottle, a cutter, and a scale, small pebbles, small stones, and water. Now, remove the upper cap and cut the water bottle 3/4 by leaving 3/4 of the water. Okay. Now, I got a cylinder like bottle. For this, I will put some stones because why? Because it should not fall down due to wind. I will pour some water to this cylinder, say here. Now, mark the water level, see here, here no. So, I mark the water level here. Place this water bottle on a outside of your home. Keep in mind there should not be any trees, it should be open space. So, now I kept this water bottle in an open space during rainy season. So, I have kept outside. There was heavy rain. So, I kept the water bottle, the rain gauge outside in an open space for about 2 hours. Okay, let me take that rain gauge and let me measure the amount of water collected in that. See student, there is a increase in the level of water from here to here. Now, measure the 2 points with the help of a scale. So, I have a scale, wooden scale here. I will measure here, it is around 5. So, amount of water collected is 5 centimeter. That means the rain on this day falls in our surrounding is around 5 centimeter. This simple technique to measure the rainfall on the particular day. This is called rain gauge. Now, use water bottle and check the amount of rainfall in the surroundings by this activity. It's very funny, no? Do all the 7 days have the same maximum and minimum temperatures, humidity and rainfall? No. The maximum and minimum temperatures recorded may be the same for some of the days. However, all the parameters are not the same on any 2 days, isn't it? Over a week, there may be considerable variation. For that, we use maximum and minimum thermometers to predict the temperature of the day. What will be the maximum temperature and what will be the minimum temperature. What you seeing right side of you is the minimum, left side will be the maximum temperature, just showing in front of you. Students, look at this picture. Is a chart is given in front of you. The variations of temperature in a week. That is, in 3/8/2006, temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius. In 4/8/2006, it is 23.5. In 5/8, it is 25. In 6/8, it is 22. In 7/8, it is 25.5. In 8/8, 23.3. In 9/8, it is 24.4 degrees Celsius. What it shows? It shows that temperature will be vary in a period of time. Temperature will not be same throughout the week. Now, identify which is the maximum temperature in this week. It is on 4/8, no? No, it is 3/8, that is 26 degrees Celsius. It is the maximum temperature in this week. The maximum and minimum temperatures are recorded every day. The special thermometers for this purpose called maximum and minimum thermometers. Can you guess when during the day we have the maximum temperature and when the minimum? Can you guess? Yes, obviously in the morning we get minimum temperature, in the afternoon we get the maximum temperature. So, the maximum temperatures of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperatures occurs generally in the early morning. So, early morning we get the minimum temperature, in afternoon we get the maximum temperature. Can you now understand why in summer we feel so miserable in the afternoon and comparatively comfortable early in the morning? Because in summer, in the afternoon it will be more heat, we feel uncomfortable, but in the morning it will be comfortable due to less temperature. Now, look at this chart, find out which is the hottest day in this week. Yeah, it is Wednesday, because there is a 100 Fahrenheit temperature is recorded there. Let us see. The sun is responsible for changing in weather. Mainly, the sun plays a major role in changing the weather. See here, the sun rays are falling on this earth. But keep in mind, all the earth is not receiving the same type of temperature or sun rays. Only one portion is getting the light rays, other is not. That means the place where the sunlight is fallen is called the day, and the place where there is no sun rays is called night. Now you understand how the day and night are happening. The face of the earth which is facing towards sun will be day, the opposite part will be the night. See, you know that sun is a huge mass with a lot of fire, lot of heat is there. The outer layer will be around 6000 degree Kelvin of temperature can be seen on the outer layer of the sun. Such huge mass. You know that winters becomes dark early and you do not get much time to play. Are the days shorter in winter than in summer? Try to find out yourself by completing the project which I am going to give you. So, what about winter and what about in summer? Are the days the same? How different? What about the times of sunrise and sunset? See here. It is a long time activity. A 2 column is given in front of you, that is in the month of January, in the month of December. Take 1 week or 2 weeks time for observation. Say in January, take from 1/1/2022. Just write the time of sunrise in the morning and sunset in the evening. In the same way, do it for a week. So, you will get the sunrise and sunset timings in the month of January. Now, wait till December. In that, do as you do it for January. Take 1 week timetable. And now, in December, write the time of sunrise in the morning, also sunset in the evening in the given column. So, you will come to know in winter the sunset will be early than in summer. So, it's a long term activity, a project, but it is very funny for you, and do the activities and enjoy. Now, students, now recall what you learned in this lesson. Water, air and heat play a major role on the Earth's environment. The day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather of that place. Humidity is measure of the moisture in air. Rainfall is measured by instrument called the rain gauge. The maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperature occurs generally in the early morning. Now, assignment for you, write answers for this question should the teacher. One is, what is weather? Name the factors which affects on weather. What is humidity? What is rain gauge? And activity for you, prepare a chart showing an information on weather of 1 week in your surrounding. List the uses of knowing weather in advance. Okay. Thank you, students. I am your Srinivasa KV, Assistant Master, GHS, Kanamakalapalli, Bagipalli Taluk, Chipapadu District. Thank you.